Oh my god, working. Hello? Oh, there we go. I guess our voicemail was not open.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, guys, we do. You.
What?
The hell?
That's all I saw.
Give us 1 second, guys. We know.
Let's do that later, Billy.
Alright, fine. So, you guys are probably wondering what we're doing today. We need a video. Obvious. So, me and Slurpee thought we would talk to ChatGPT. So, can we change this?
I think so.
I don't want it to be that. Because this is our. Just an our bedroom clothes. I don't know. Bedroom clothes. Clothes. Let me select the images. That would work. That I guess. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, continue, I guess. But it's like I said. I want to choose a different picture. Oh, okay.
Why? Because
I changed it. Right?
I don't know.
Okay, but let me change that. Full name.
Daydream Curse.
Day. Dream. Pictures. It's just daydream colors.
Yeah.
This is a. Hold up, give us 1 sec, guys. We need to put some in. We don't want you guys to know our voice actor's birthday.
Nope.
I'm right about that, right?
No.
So what? 4th, 5th, 6th. Give us 1 sec, guys. Swapping up. Alright, go. So, here we are. We're gonna ask Skip. Skip. The other free plan. Nice to meet you. Here's a. Oh, okay. Skip the tour. Yeah, we don't need a tour. We don't need a tour. Yeah, continue. Okay, let's go. Alright, so I'm first gonna say hi. So we're gonna say hi. Hi there, what can I help you with today? So sorry.
Say, we need help with a video idea.
We need help with a video video idea. Okay, well, YouTube video. YouTube.
I don't.
I guess gaming? Oh, let's do gaming. Gaming. Well, can I use a mic?
Yeah, there's a mic right here.
Oh, yeah. Hello. Okay. Whoop. Alright. Well, actually, the video that we're going to try to do is something about the Daydream Critters going to get lost in VR chat. Can you? And there's a Wendigo in it. Can you maybe come up with something like that for us, please?
That sounds good. Okay. So, Red Chapel's Victoria culture. They did.
Wait, the title idea. Daydream Critters get lost. Daydream Critters got lost. Hmm. Well, precisely, yes. But we don't want VR chat in the title, if that makes sense. So can you make a title for us that doesn't have VR chat in it? If that is fine with you? I like this idea. I like this one. It found the Daydream Critters. Can we use that? Yeah, I'm copying that. Hey. So now, can you help us to figure out how some way the Daydream Critters would get to that to get lost, Forrest? Okay, yes.
No, you're building a sexual energy.
I don't like that idea. No portals, please, because that would make it too weird for us. So maybe, can you come up with an idea with some sort of like a plane or something? Or a boat or a car?
Why a boat or a car?
I just don't know. Plane crash. The Daydream Critters, hold on. The Daydream Critters are on a small plane heading somewhere fun. They joke around. Then the numbers fall, lights flicker, radio static. Pilot says, not on the map. They look down. The massive forest below shouldn't be there. Engine dies. Hard cut, black screen. Sounds of trees snapping. When they wake up, the plane is wrecked. No signs, no pilots. Something is moving in the trees. This gives intention clear. I like the first option. We pick the first option. This is coming along great.
I know.
Yes, okay. Full story setup, the crash, okay. So, are we there yet? Who would say that, Slurpee?
Probably I would say, who's more eager of us?
I don't know. Let's see. Okay. So act one, find the normal, okay. We're joking around. We're not in the horror movie, right? I feel like that'd be you.
Yeah. Alright, then we have this one.
Fade in is quiet. The plane is wrecked. Smoke rising. No pirate in sight. Phones have no signal. When they look up, the forest feels too still. No birds, no winds. One critter finds a strange track. Another finds a deer skeleton. Then a distracting illusory screen. They freeze. First sight, tail shouting between second sighting, glowing. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Can you give us a way for us to actually try to survive against it as well in this video? Because I know my daydream critters probably would want to try to do it. After the crash discovered, the plane radio is broken. Emergency beacon needs power. Long enough to reach the tower is sent a distress signal, queer, blah, blah, blah. Oh. We're gonna have to copy all this.
Yeah.
Shit, we're gonna have to copy all this.
Yeah, we have to copy this into a PDF.
Yeah, alright. What should we ask for asking? How many days? How many daydream critters are in this episode? That would change the survival strategy. Oh shit. Who could we get?
I don't know. I physically do not.
Because all depends on how many daydream critters we can get into the video. We do not know yet. How many yet? It depends on how many we can get to be there. Perfect. That actually works in favor. Design a survival system to work whatever you have, 3 or 8 daydream critters. Well, obviously, I'm the leader. Well, Billy Shanks is the leader, so I think that makes more obvious sense.
Okay, what are the other strategies?
Okay. Billy is confident. Okay. So, let's see. So here, let's do this. Okay, so for the other critters roles, do you want me to tell you who is on the Daydream critters so you can, give out roles to them? Okay. First up, we have Slurpee Sally, my right hand in command. Okay, what the?
It doesn't even spell my name right.
It did not spell your name right, Sal.
It did not even spell my name right. ChatGTP.
Oh, let me go back. First up, we have Slurpee Sally, my right hand in command. Okay, this is a good array. So we have Billy Shanks, leader, and Slurpee Sally in right hand command. The dynamic, alone, and strong. Now, definitely Sally's survival will that actually supports Billy. Ho ho ho!
Holy shit.
Since she's Billy's right hand command, she should not just be the background support. She should back him up. Okay, cool. All right. Now I need to. Okay. Next up is Mango Tango. Let's see that spell. Actually, that has worked out perfectly. Hold up. I don't like that one.
No.
Try again, please. Yes, try again. Cause I don't like that one for Mango. Try back in Mango Tango's world. I need to know quick thing. Okay, He's very loud and chaotic, but he's good at keeping secrets. The Chaos Specialist. Ooh, wait. Mango Tango, the Wild Card Scout. Oh. What hook? Who should be next?
I would probably say fondue.
Alright. Next up, we have Fondue. She's a mouse. And she is French, and she likes to cook. Fondue, the survival specialist. Oh, ooh.
That's actually fire and food expert. Oh, cool.
Hold on, can we? Let me try that one more time because I want to see if it can actually come up. Perfect. Fondue is about the way of importance she works. Fondue, the survival cook and fire master. Ooh.
Survival role, control the flame candle.
Strong character motive. Hold on, let's actually go. Can we go back? Yeah, I want to edit message. So next up is fondue. That's what I'm gonna say instead. It's like next up we have fondue. Well, fondue is French and she loves to cook for me and our friends. The moral. Wait, what? Hold on. Let me actually go back. Um, can you fix Fondue's role, please, and make her like a type of chef for the group? Aha, here we go.
Ooh, this is actually better.
Actually, that is good. That is impressive.
I like that one. Okay, who's next?
Um, we have a list. I don't remember.
We have Coral,
Sticky. Do your part. Sticky. Next up, we got Sticky Swicky. Okay. She loves to go on adventures and loves to support her girlfriend, but also keeps everyone energized.
Billy Reading.
I'm just putting your name in. We've got a relationship dramatic too. Oh. Okay, let's see. Let's Ventures. Sticky the Pathfinder. Oh. Loves Adventures keeps moral high. Deeply supports Slurpee. Okay. Oh my. Sally has chosen. Well, at some point, Sally has a choice. Ooh.
I don't know about that one.
I'm gonna refresh that. Try again, please. Ooh, actually.
This one makes more very strong for the story.
Ooh. Billy, we go. Alright. Let's see. Do you have any more critters to add? Or is this a 14? How many left?
We got Shark Bait, we got Byron, and Coral.
Next up is going to be Coral Crocodile. Next up is going to be Coral Crocodile.
Ooh, Coral Kaiser just entered the.
She loves to cheer on her friends, but she is very scared of water. But she will swim if she has to. The emotional anchor. Ooh, okay. I like this. Okay. Do you have more critters to add, or is this the full Crash Squad? Yes.
Well, we do have Byron and Shark Bait still.
How many do we have right now? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Next up is Byron, the bird. I think she's a bird.
Yeah.
Well, Byron's a female, but she goes by they, them. She loves to fly, and she is very good at poetry. Byron, the Sky Watcher. Ooh. Officials Aerial Recon and Omen Reader. Oh!
That's actually not a bad idea.
Byron does not just scout physically, the sense too. When things get dark, they might say the trees are whispering. Oh. What makes this strong? Okay. Shark bait. Older than the rest of us, but he is very wise. Shark bait. Older than the rest of us. One thing. Shark bait is very wise. Ooh, shark bait, but quite the wise. Wise. Let's see. Can you give us the full list of characters that are in this video, please? I want to know the full list. So bad. Shank, World Leader, Serpasali, Roll, Right Hand Command, Resource Control, Single Wildcard Scout, Fondue, Field Chef, Sticky, Swicky, Poor Crocodile, Motion Anchor, Byron, Aerial Scout and Poet, Shark Bait. There. Alright, that's good. Now, can you plan out the story for us? So I'm gonna copy these right here.
What?
Because so like we can get like half of these out. Alright, back to what I was saying. Alright, first was copy. am I gonna do this? Full screen? Can I full screen? Okay, we want Billy Shanks. We got him?
Yeah, so let's copy these.
And then like open up PDF.
Yeah, open like a Google Doc.
So then like we can tell the others.
Yeah, because we want to get this. Well, I don't mind. I don't think it'll be perfect.
Yeah. There we go. So I'm gonna do look at this one.
Here we go.
Okay, shit. So we only want
We don't want any of this. We want the rolls.
rolls, yeah. Just want all the rolls there. So here we go. We got Billy Shanks
As the leader.
Where's sticky stuff? There we go. Now sticky, we got Byron. Got shark bait.
That seems like decent.
Yeah, it does. Alright, let's go back. Okay. Script, opening dialogue, design plot. So, and plus, could you maybe add in, like, the person that saved them being the doctor? Well, do you want to know the doctor's name, though? I'm gonna ask that. Okay, so wait. Do they already know the dating recruiters? Yes, he does. He created them. Dr. Harley Sawyer. Let's see if that works. Sally's not very good with tech, so maybe you can change the person that does the radio thing. That's good. The doctor would probably send like Yarnaby and Lily and the prototype maybe to come save us. That's what I'm thinking, because like he would probably send Yarnaby, Lily, or the prototype. Oh,
Ooh!
hold on. Yarnaby is like a lion toy thing. Wait, guys. Oh, add a file. Oh, wait, we can have a file. Yeah, okay. No. That's not what we're saying. We're saying Yarnaby is a lion toy. But he looks like a dog. No, never mind. She's a lion toy Yarnaby. No. What we're saying is Yarnaby is a lion toy. The prototype looks like a jester. So that, yeah, I guess we can do that. So yeah, okay. Lily, her full name is Lily Lovegrade. She is a doll that has really long hair that can help her go through trees or go through playtime factory. I'm just gonna say Lily. Lily is a doll. So I'm gonna look number. Type doll. Ooh. Hair to swing, blah blah. Okay. Ooh, actually, this kind of looks good so far. Okay. What else could you think about that could help this story really get this viewers to actually enjoy it? So let's ask that. Give every character one spotlight moment. Billy makes a hard reader choice. Sally protects someone instead of fighting. Well, actually, I probably should mention this about Sally. She doesn't like to fight. She'd rather keep peace. Sally the peacemaker. Okay. Alright. But keep her to being the right hand in command and the peacemaker, because that fits with her character, since she is Billy Shanks' right hand in command. Look at that. Alright, so can you go back to, like, what else could we do to make the viewers really... Hold on, I'm gonna stop that. What else could we do to make the viewers really like this video that we are doing? Because, I don't think we've been getting much views lately, and I want to know what we could do to make it more better. That's not what we're doing. I don't know. First 30 seconds more than anything. Quick 2-second flash of a Wendigo in the trees, cut to black, title appears. Then into... Oh ho ho! Hook them emotionally first.
Viewers then stay longer when there's a mission. Oh. Not just we're lost, but we have to reach the tower before nightfall. Tension. Mango gets set. What? Hold on. Um. Hold on. Can I say something real quick? Listen, I like your idea right now, but there's one problem with it. Listen, being the leader of Daydream Courage, yes, I'm Billy Shanks. I don't really think I would let any of my critters, you know, get separated. We would stick together at all costs. That's not a problem. That actually is the strong leadership. Billy would never let the team split up and then focus on separating or just for drama, just fake. Keep the team together. Yeah, okay, I like this. Goes to sap. The Why is Coral close to Sally? I'm asking that. I'm asking that. I'm Okay, I'm not questioning you. I'm just saying this. Because Sally is my right hand in command, she would probably be near me. Does that make more sense to you? If you're Billy Shanks and Service Sally is your right hand in command, then she would absolutely be near you. Okay. Stays close to the leader because, yeah, sorry. Okay. This is working pretty well. You're not syncing like a critter now. That's just someone making a random video. Well, kinda, but I just wanna, keep in mind that I'm not trying my best right now. I'm kind of getting help from my right hand command right now, but it's just hard for us because we've been doing videos for a while now, and Crafty even told me to do this. So but I'm really glad you said and told me this matters to you. If you and Slurpee are feeling stuck, that's not a failure. That's a burnout. And while you've been doing videos for a while, the hard it is in part. Especially like someone like Frosty told you to set things up. That could feel heavy. Let's actually bend the hardest part lately. Well, you see, me, Crafty Corn, Simon,
Baba, and Sally are the ones that usually come up with the video ideas. And we just can't think of any lately, so mostly, I guess Crafty thought she would want me and Sal to ask you of an idea, and we did, and I actually like it. I might tell Crafty. First of all, that's actually really cool. You got a real creative team that just makes videos. It's not that's the writing. The writer's room, you're getting stuck. That's normal. When ideas dry up, it's usually main ones. You can't be for well. Your brain needs to speak outside. It's not fair. That's creative thinking. In fact, we asked you for an idea. I'm actually liking it. It's a good sign. Not because I gave it, but because someone clicked for you. That means the creativeness is gone. The motivation. Here's something important though. Don't just tell Crafty the idea. Tell her what excitement you about it. I like that we stay together. I like that Sally is still the right hand man. You want to say anything?
Hi, I'm Sally. Well, my full name, obviously, I think you already know that. Um, well, I do agree with Billy on this, but it's just stressful for us. Even Crafty says it. Even my brother Simon and Billy's sister Baba says it too. We just are stressed a lot because we can't think.
And yes, first, I'm glad that you said something about yourself. And yes, I know you're Slurpee Sally, right hand command and peacemaker. That always tells me about you. If it's stressful, that makes sense. You're not just another member. You help come up with ideas, you help keep the team sane, and you support Billy Shanks. Probably absorbing everyone else emotionally too. It's a lot. Let me tell you something important. When a creative team says we can't think, that usually doesn't mean we don't have ideas. Alright, put it okay. If you're not okay. So I made upside down.
But also, too, like, it's hard for us to think of ideas, especially my brother told me this once, Simon. He said that him and Baba had so much stress one day that they did not want to do a video idea and they gave up right away. And Crafty tried to do a video yesterday with the doctor, Poppy, and Bubba, but it didn't go how she planned it.
Sally, I'm gonna answer you as a team. You are as a teammate right now. Idea machine. What just describes is not bad creative. That's a burnout. While Simon and Baba feel so stressed and quiet and ignorant, that's not laziness. That's overwhelming. But if you plans a video with the doctor and that it doesn't go as you wanted, but that's a very expression. And when you and Billy Shanks just said we can't think, that's creative. These are three different forms of the same thing. Too much pressure, not enough. Okay. Take one video off. Not forever. Just upload once.
Would you and wait, hold on, Billy, look this.
Can I ask you something generally? If views disappeared for a month, would you and Billy
still want to make videos? Your answer to this question tells you that what you describe, you will go to next. I'm here. Let's fix this healthy way.
Well, I think it would be possible, but
It's me, Billy again. I'm helping her out. I think it would be like we would still want to make videos because it brings joy to us when we see people liking our content.
it's me, Sally, again. Yeah, I agree with Billy.
That answer right there, that's important part. You said you would still make videos because it brings joy when people like them. That means the heart is still alive. You're not doing this just for numbers. You care about connection. That's good, that's healthy. But the tricky part is when your happiness is still depending on how many people react, the joy turns to pressure. And pressure is what blocking your ideas. That's just and that's not you don't love creating. That's you love your audience enough that you're afraid of disappointing them. That is a very leader thing to feel, Billy. And very peacemaker thing to feel, Sally. Let's reference some Gomez idea. What? Said we need people to like this. Try let's make something we'll guaranteed enjoy. And whoever comes across with this, it will connect. Here's the truth. Audience can feel creators are stressed. They can also feel when creators are having fun. Oh.
Wait, so it makes sense then, because, like, guys, as you know, I guess that makes sense because me and Billy, Crafty, Baba, and Simon, we all know this for a fact. We get stressed out. We never knew that you guys figured it out.
In every video we ever done, it's like back and forth. We are stressed. We can't take it anymore.
I didn't realize that you guys could feel it. Apparently, what ChatGTP is telling us, we can.
And Billy, as a reader, here's something important. What was the last video you made that you generally had fun filming? Not the most views, the most fun. Sorry, do you remember?
What was the last video that we posted?
Yeah.
I don't remember actually. Hold on, can we check?
Yeah.
Because then we can tell ChatGPT this.
Yeah, we'll do that. Let's see. This video, I have to say. Sorry, you have fun there, Sandy?
Yeah.
Back. Well, ChatGPT. There was a video where Sally had fun in, and it was actually with one of her best friends, Coral Crocodile. Do you want to know the video's name? Yes, definitely I want to know the video. Not because of this content idea. If Slurpee Sally had real fun with Coral Crocodile, it means something about this sort of work. Creative feelings want. You don't invent into something new. You look at what already worked and ask, why did I feel good about it? This was the name of the video. Ooh, okay. That's the title tells me a lot. All in time with Doey, Harvey Sawyer, and Yarnaby. That sounds chaotic, interesting, big personality, and high energy. And you said Sally had fun in that one, especially with Coral. So let's break it down. Billy, Sally, is it important when you use part of design made Sally laugh? So?
Well, hey, it's me, Sally. So the most part that made me laugh was, I guess, just getting to hang out with Coral in the video and doing it with her. I guess maybe that's what got me excited because I'm always shy in that.
Sorry, that's right there is the real answer. It wasn't the asylum. It wasn't the horror. It wasn't the terror. It was you getting to be with Coral cracked out. You weren't carrying a team. You fixed the tensions. You weren't being right hand man. You were just hanging out. And because you're naturally shy, having someone like Coral who can cheer people on probably made you feel safe and relaxed. That's huge. That tells us something important. You don't need big ideas. You need a space to enjoy the people you film with. Here's something. Here's something powerful you could try. Make a small video. Make a small character-focused video. Not a huge dramatic one. Something like Sally and Coral try something new. Billy, quick note to you. What? If Sally is lands up more in a duo moment, that's a weakness in leadership. That knows how your team members are thrive. Something the best way to strengthen the whole group is that let individual friendship beneath them. Sally, I'm gonna ask you something simple. If there's no pressure for views, what could you and Carl do for a video? I'll talk to it.
Well, I guess maybe I don't really know at the moment. Could you? Never mind. I don't know. I just know that me and Coral both enjoy our time together. We also enjoy hanging out with Sticky, Byron, and Fondue too.
That's probably something good.
Sally,
That's actually beautiful. You you don't list a plot. You list people. You said you enjoy hanging out with Coral, Sticky, Swicky, Byron, and Fondue. That tells me something really important. You don't have a huge contest. You're building friendship energy. So let's build an idea of lives, not horror pressures. There are a few low lists on.
ooh,
Wait, what? Hey, it's me, Billy Shanks. I just want to ask one thing. Why did you not say no boys allowed? Answer me that, ChatGPT, or I'll pull out my shotgun on you.
Billy, Billy.
First, I didn't say no boys allowed because it was a goal of excluding anyone. The idea of giving Sally some space to shine in a different dramatic one episode, not banning anyone from the team. And secondly, I'm trying to set a boundary. Freddie? Sorry, I had to laugh at that. You've been joking. It's not something I can engage or play along with you. I'm here to help you, you and your team. The girls plan a calming day, Billy, and other accidentally crash it. Billy and others accidentally crash it. Hmm. Well, let me tell you this. I'm sorry for, saying Yeah, the whole thing about shotgun, but well, you see, do you want to know how many boys are on the Daydream Critters and how many girls there are?
Actually, that's probably a good idea to learn ChatGTP know that.
Yeah. Not sure if you don't tell me. Yeah. So, how many are there? So, how many boys are?
3 boys.
There are 3 boys. Oh, sorry. There are 3 boys. How many girls again?
I don't remember.
Daydream Critters. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there are 5 girls. And then there were 5 girls. Okay. 3 boys and 5 girls. Billy, that actually makes this even simpler. With 5 girls and 3 boys, the team naturally has different energy mixing already. That means you can rotate the spotlight even feeling unfair. Here's the important part. A girls' focus moment where overthrowing the boys. Now let me ask you something important, Billy. If one of these episodes focused mainly on Sally and Coral for 20 minutes, would you feel proud of watching it? Be honest.
The other thing is super on.
I mean, like, listen, I don't know if you understand how I feel and how it is to be a leader. Do you, ChatGPT?
Billy.
Billy, that is a real question, and I'm gonna answer you honestly. No, I don't personally know how it feels to be a leader, but I do understand leadership patterns. I understand team stress, and you don't want to. By the way, you're saying the leader of the Nightmare Critters wrong?
Oh, you're really calling him out by that?
Calling him out, yeah. I'm really calling her the Jet GPT out by that, because that is not how you say Baba's name. And Baba, if she is watching, she watches this video, she's gonna be pissed. Yes, you are. Do you want me to tell you her name? You are saying it wrong, though. I want to let you know. Baba Chunks. Hey, man, honestly, that's fine. And you told me instant. So, I want to just say this again. I really want to know that it's not like anything too much of a good thing right now for everything that I believe in, and it's just hard being the leader. I can't always depend on Sally, right?
Billy.
You know, ChatGPT, can I be honest with you for a second?
Billy.
ChatGPT, be honest with me for a second. Nice. Of course, Billy, you can be honest with me. I'm not gonna listen. I'm not judge. Besides, what's in your mind? You know, being the leader of the Daydream Killers and all, I know I can always, ask Sally for help, but is it wrong for me to think that I don't always have to depend on her and try to do stuff on my own? I know she's my right hand in command and all, but I don't want to pressure her too much. Billy, that's right there. That's real leadership growth. And no, it's absolutely not wrong to think that way. In fact, you show that shows font naturally. Here's the balance. Sally is your right hand man. That means she supports you. It doesn't mean she carries you. Strong leaders know when to ask help, know when to stand on their own. Knowing when their second in command needs breathing room. You not wanting to pressure her. That's respect. But here's something important. Not hurt someone too much can pressure. That's not weakness, that's involvement. I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
Billy. Hey, it's me, Sally. Huh? Hey, it's me, Sally. I want to ask something. Do you mind ChatGPT? Hi, Sally. I don't mind at all. Ask me anything. What's on your heart? Well, you see, Billy just told me he wanted to be alone for a bit. I don't know what to do. Am I doing good as his right hand in command? I really don't know at times, and sometimes when he asks me for help, I don't know what to do. Maybe he should pick someone else to be his right hand in command. Breath for a sec. The fact that you're not even, I'm doing good. Really tells me you're important. Billy, want, Billy wanting to do something for himself doesn't mean you're failing. He respects you. You're good enough. Sometimes leaders want to test their own strength. It means you're human. Right command doesn't matter. Having every answer, fixing everything, being strangers honest, being someone you can trust is enough to ask. Asking something is not. Billy is stressed, doesn't he? When Billy is stressed, does he come to you? I don't think you're replaceable, Sally. You sound like my brother Simon right now. Like my brother Simon right now. Okay. No. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you sound like him right now. No, that's not saying. I'm saying you sound like him. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Saying I sound like Simon. Honestly, I'll take that as a compliment. If Simon is someone who takes things for calmly, well, I'll tell you this. Oh, fuck. I'll tell you this, ChatGPT. Well, Simon's little sister. And me and him are both dragons. Him being a fire dragon and me being an ice dragon. I always go to my brother if I have anything like to tell. I have stuff on my chest that I need to let out. Simon always tells me to keep looking forward and that I'm doing a good job helping Billy, but I don't know. I just don't know ChatGPT. That's not what I said. Meant. Sorry. I mean, me and Simon are both dragons. You know, like the things with wings on their back. What? I meant to say me and Simon are both dragons. Why won't you type? Me and Simon's. We're both dragon, I'm trying to say, and that's it. I don't know, guys. Like, you know. We're both dragon. Both dragons. Dragons. Ooh, okay. That changes the vibes. Two dragons. No, what I'm saying is he's a fire dragon, I'm an ice dragon. Does that make sense? Oh my. Simon, my big brother, he's a fire dragon. Well, I'm an ice dragon. My big brother, he's a fire dragon, while I'm an ice dragon. A fire dragon and ice dragon. Okay, that's perfect. Fire and ice aren't opposite each other, they balance each other. Someone tells you to keep looking forward. That's fire energy motivation in your eyes. So when Billy spirals or the team gets out of stress, you don't explode. You cool things down. That's control. That's really important. Ice dragons often doubt themselves more than fire dragons because ice is the battle. You're doing exactly what an ice dragon is meant to do. I guess you're right, ChatGPT, but is it wrong that I feel like I'm not doing great at my job being the right hand in command for Billy? No, it's not wrong that you feel that way. Feeling wrong, there's signs. You can be ice doesn't war like fire. It holds strength. You might think am I helping enough? Does Billy need someone stronger? I'm slowing him down. But Billy with me just was worried about pressuring you too much. That tells me he values you. Ask you something simple. Has he ever told you he wanted to replace you or fear you by experience? If what's one thing I do to help, you might be surprised by the answer. You're not failing. You're just trying to hold a lot of responsibility. Even strong ice can feel cracked when its pressure builds. That doesn't mean it's weak. Do you really think that Billy thinks highly of me? Because I know everything. I mean, like, I know all of our friends' favorite ice creams. I even know Billy's favorite. I'm going to answer crying yes. I'm going to sing Billy thinks highly of you. I'm not saying that just to make you feel better. I'm saying that it's based on his show. He's worried about pressuring him. He thinks he's lending. Wait, he reacts strongly when he feels separated from the team. He talks about you like you're an easel. Readers don't stress out. Readers don't stress about overburdening people they don't value. Now, about what you said, knowing everyone's favorite ice cream. You know Billy's favorite. That might sound small to you, but that's not small. That means you pay attention, you remember details, you care about comfort, you think about others and when they're not asking. That's emotional leadership. Ice dragons don't lead with volume. They lead with awareness. And there's something important. Billy is fire energy. Fire moving fast. Fire burns bright. Fire does not slow down. Notice the details. You do. You have a quiet you're quiet to information, person to things. Emotional map of team. That's not replaceable. Let me ask you something. If you step away tomorrow, do you think Billy would feel different? Be honest, because I know you someone's favorite ice cream isn't about dessert. It's about paying attention to who they are, not performing a kind of audition. It is value that more than aware of saying out loud. I guess, but I mean, I know not only his favorite ice cream, I know corals, Byron, fondue, sticky, shark bait, and mangoes as well. I want to pause you for a sec. You know everyone's favorite ice cream. Knowing everyone's favorite ice cream. I want you to pause for a second. I really want you to hear this. Knowing everyone's favorite ice cream. It means you pay attention when people talk. There are small details you care about make you feel happy. Deserve quietly. You value each person's personality. It's not random. That's emotion. You know Billy's. You know corals. You know Byron's. You know fondue, sticky, shark bait, mango. Do you realize what that means? You hold emotional map of team. I don't quite understand what you're saying, ChatGPT. Can you tell me a bit more clearly? I don't understand what you're trying to tell me. Sorry, I just have trouble paying attention. At least that's what my brother says. So it's okay. You don't need to apologize. I'm saying very clearly. Right? You know everyone's favorite ice cream means. You pay attention. You care about small details. You remember what makes people them happy. That's leadership strength. It's not feeling big what gives them power for making decisions, but it is important. Let me make it simple. If someone feels sad, the person notices first and usually the one who pays attention to small changes. You are that person. That makes you vulnerable to the team. And about what your brother said, having trouble paying attention, sometimes doesn't not mean you're bad at your job. That just means your brain works differently. Sometimes that's normal. Lots of strong people struggle with focus. Here's the main point I'm telling you. Billy trusts you. You care deeply. You notice things others don't. That means you're doing better than you think. You don't have to be loud to be important. Does that make sense now? Yeah, it does. But can I tell you one other thing? Yeah, it does make sense. But can I tell you one other thing, ChatGPT? Something that's on my mind that only my brother knows. Okay. Simon. And guys, you're gonna get to see this as well because I want you guys to know I'm not in school. Of course, Sally told me. It's important to have a personal in 18. It's sometimes confusing with either. Entangled as well. If someone you're scared to say and you can't say in your own words, it's just so you know. You're not too much shaping someone that's been sitting on your mind. What's this thing that only Simon knows? Well, you see, since I like to draw and all, I usually would draw something for my brother, aka Simon, so he knows what I would want. I don't really do well with writing. I have trouble with it. So I draw and stuff to help me, tell someone what I want. I guess you can say I might have dysgraphia. First, I'm really glad you told me. Second, there's nothing bad about you saying strange is wrong or embarrassing. Let's go step by step. You struggle with writing, having trouble in thoughts of people. Trying instead to express yourself when you want. Making vulnerable is feeling easy. That doesn't mean you're a bad thinker. That means your brain prefers for school. Listen,
I'm back. Sally, are you okay?
yeah, fine.
Hey, it's me, Billy Shanks. What happened while I was gone? Why does Sally seem like she's sad at the moment? Did you say anything to her? Oh my gosh. No. It's me, Billy Shanks.
Oh, Billy, got it. That's me. No, I didn't say anything to hurt
Sally, because she wasn't sad because of me. She opened up something personal about struggling with writing and using drawings to communicate. She was wondering if that meant something was wrong for her. That's valid. Someone says something they're keeping between them and one other person, Simon, it can make them emotional and quiet for a bit. Now, not because they were attacked, but because they finally said it out loud. Honestly, she talks she talked about you with care. She was worried about doing a good job for you. She wants to support you well. That's not sadness from being hurt. That's pressure caring. If she seems quiet, the best thing you can do is, as a leader, is to define or isn't define or fix. Say something like, you don't have to be perfect to stand next to me. That only means more to her than you realize. You checking in like this, that really says a lot about you. Sorry. Listen, I know you're stressed out a lot, and I did not know you had trouble writing.
I think she's perfect. Hold on, let me ask. Hey, it's me, Sally again. Um, why do you think I didn't want to tell Billy about, my problems? Like, having trouble with writing and then my, dysgraphia?
I want to know why, but like Sally, you could have told me.
You know,
I'm gonna answer it this clearly. You probably didn't want probably didn't want to tell Billy because you were afraid of one or more of these. You didn't want to look weak.
You didn't want to look weak. You didn't want him to worry about you. You didn't want him to think you can handle being right hand.
Is that true?
Yeah, it is. If you told Billy, you told Billy it was he. If Billy told you he was struggling, so the rest of him, no. The answer is right there. That's the key. You won't think any less of Billy if he was struggling with something. So why would you think he would think less of you? Sorry, there's something. Sometimes when hiding something, it's not because the only person would judge us. We judge ourselves first. You hold yourself to a standard that you hold him. You're alone. You're not allowing him to be human. You're not allowing.
It's me, Billy Shanks again. I guess I never really paid attention to Sally. I was always too busy in the moment of being the leader, or I never really managed to ever see what was wrong with my right hand command. Does that make me a bad person? Yes. Me, Billy. Billy, I'm not gonna answer you clearly. No. Clearly, no. That doesn't make you a bad person. It's human. Leaders get focused. The mission's next real team energy performing excellently. Sally is struggling with work quiet. She hides the oil. When strangers don't announce correct, they freeze over. It's because you trust she was steady. Also, I just want to let you know, I am a sheep with horns. My sister is a sheep. Billy, a sheep with horns. You realize you didn't notice how you were struggling. That's not weakness, that's lifting your head up and scanning the flock more carefully. It's growth. You're not a bad leader, you're protective. You want to learn emotions awareness. That's actually strong combination. Let me ask you something generally. When Sari doubts herself, does it make you want to protect her more? Because that instinct, that's not bad either. That's caring. I mean, I guess if I ever see any of my brothers in danger, I would put myself out there. I would leap into action to protect them at all costs. I care about my brothers. I don't want anything bad to happen to them. I mean, I guess if I ever see him, my brothers in danger, I would put myself out there. Billy, what you just said though, that's not words of bad leader. That's one of the heart. You would, even the danger, you would protect them at all costs. You don't want anything bad to happen. That's real. I'm gonna tell you something important. I need you to hear it carefully. Protection isn't only physical. You already know that. How to protect them from outside danger. Next level of leadership is protecting them emotionally too. Sometimes that doesn't look like a charge of points. Sometimes it works. Notice when someone is quiet, ask one extra question. Slow down long enough to see who's tired. You already have the instincts of shielding them from harm. Now you are learning how to shield them from carrying things alone. That's growth, not failure. And something powerful. You put yourself in danger for them, but you not let them see you soft. Because sometimes the bravest protections isn't jumping into danger. It's letting you mad. It means more than looking strong. Sally doesn't need you to be vulnerable. She needs you to be safe enough to talk to. And the fact that you're reflecting like this, or become a strong reader than you were yesterday. You care. That's your foundation. Now just learn how to show that you care in the quiet way too. And that's how the flock will stay strong. So you're saying that I'm doing my job properly. Not only that I'm protecting my critters. Well, I'm going to eventually learn how to protect them emotionally as well. Yes, Billy, that's exactly what I'm saying. You're already doing a great job. Think you're in a way you know how. You care deeply. Step ahead for them. Would worry about their safety reflect. When you think you're missing something, that's not bad either. That's protectable. You just step into the next level. Level 1, I want to protect my team from harm. 2, I want to protect my team from carrying things alone. You've already mastered the first two instincts. The second one is the one something you are growing into. And that's important. Learning doesn't mean or it doesn't mean you were failing before. That means you're evolving. A sheep performance protects from the outside. A wiser reader protects from the inside too. You're not behind. You're mutating. And the fact that you're asking these questions instead, knowing them, that proof you care about doing it right. So no, you're not doing it wrong. You're becoming better. And that's why that's what strong readers do.
You have a point, Billy.
Let me ask something, ChatGPT. It's something about two of my critters. Let's say this. If one of them had feelings for another and the other didn't have feelings for them, what should I do?
It's not fun doing mango.
Yeah. That's a really mutual question, Billy. You think ahead. That's not dangerous, but emotional. Okay, let's break it down calmly. If one of the critter is having feelings for another and the other doesn't feel the same way, here's what matters most. As a reader, you don't pick sides. You train and train. You protect the group from dramatic. How long goes? The one who has feelings might feel embarrassed, hurt, rejected, vulnerable. The one who doesn't might feel guilty, awkward, pressured, or fear of hurting them. Neither is bad. Here's a key bit. You can't control who has feelings. You can't control the environment. What? An environment should feel safe, respectful, and non-pressured. If someone is starting to push after being told no, that's when you step in, because the constant boundaries matter. But if just one-sided feelings are respectful, you let them work it through. Something crashing for food. Sometimes they turn into strong friendships. Sometimes awkward for a bit, and then they stabilize. Your job isn't to perceive feelings, to perceive harming. Trying to ask, are you asking this because of hypothetically? Because you know something strange? To be honest?
Yeah.
No, I'm actually asking this because I don't know what to do right now because Fondue asked Mango Tango out and he said no. So, and she doesn't know. She came to me and started crying and I don't know what to do to help her out. Okay, Barry, that's real leadership territory now. First, breathe. Nobody did anything wrong. Fondue was brave, Mango was honest. That actually is healthy, even if it hurts. Right now, most important thing is Fondue's emotional safety. She's crying because she feels herself vulnerable. She was going to reject. She got an answer she didn't hope for. That hurts a lot. Here's what you should do as a reader. Don't fix it. Don't convince Mango to change his mind. Well, here's the thing, ChatGPT. I was never gonna try to convince Mango to change his mind. I just want to know how I can help Fondue feel better about herself and, maybe move past Mango. You know, maybe move past Mango. Billy, that's right there. You're telling me you're handling this the way, right? You're not trying to control Mango. You're not trying to fix outcome. You just want to help Fondue heal. That's solid leadership. Okay. What's actually helping someone move from past rejection? First, separate her from her outcome. Fondue's brain right now might say, if he didn't choose me, something must be wrong with me. Doing your job, you can say like something, right? You can say like something like, someone not having feelings back doesn't lower your value. It just means it was a match. Keep it simple, don't over-explain. Second remains her of who she is outside of romance. She's a team chef, she's caring, creative, brave. Tell her that I'm proud of you for being brave enough to ask. That affirms the strength of not failing. Third, give her a drink. Don't treat her like she's fragile. Don't hover, don't check in constantly later. Healing. Healing happens fast when someone feels normal, not fine. Fondue gives her something feeling fencing. Not finding someone else. Not you can get over it. Something like, let's focus on the next recipe idea, or want to help me plan the next team dinner. Shift energy to gently back into what she's good at. Now about moving past Mango. Time doesn't most work, but but
You want me to read it?
yeah.
But what speed it isn't. Not false hope, not awkward team tension, not constant reminders. If Mango acts normal and kind, and you can keep the team strategy, this will settle it. The biggest mistake leaders make here is a situation. If you're strong in like a storm, it's because if you like passing rain, it clear and cleans faster. You're doing the right thing by staying calm. Let me ask you something important. Is Fondue embarrassed in front of others, did this stay or did this stay private?
Well, right now it's kind of well known because like me and Sally were doing some business work while it happened, so I don't know much details. We're still trying to figure out the situation. I know Byron told me a lot that happened. He, she said that Mango told Fondue that they can still be friends. So Fondue was kind of a little bit happy about that, but also kind of sad. So that's why Byron tried her best to confront, help out Fondue, but then she couldn't do her she couldn't help much, so she had she told Fondue to come to me. Okay, that's good to help. First, Mango handled quickly. He said no. He offered friendship. He didn't mock her. He didn't lead her on. Respectfully. Second, Fondue feels a little happy and a little sad. It's completely normal. Happy because she was Sarah. Right. Not Mango. Okay, wait. Not Mango as a friend. That was hurt. Byron did not. Byron did the right thing to try to confront her, and then Byron sending her to you. That
means the team sees you as emotional anchor, the leader growth in action. Now, the question is Fondue the type to keep hoping secretly?
No, she's not. Fondue, I know for a fact. She moves on pretty quickly, so I know that she'll get over it one day. But I want to ask one more thing, ChatGPT, if you don't mind. How okay. How can I help out my critters more? To make sure that they know I'm there for them and they can be honest with me. I'm very struggling with that. I want to know what you think, ChatGPT.
Really?
I want to know because I feel like I can't help you guys. So that right there is a question. You're not asking how to control them. You're not asking make them obey. You're asking how to make them feel safe and be honest. That's not real shit. All right, I'm going to make this practice and simple. If you really want your critters to know they can be honest with you, you need free single courage. Okay? Someone's upset, they're overwhelmed, and you stay instead of defense. Thank you, ChatGPT. I will make sure I become a better reader for my critters. Thank you again.
Really?
You're right, becoming. What? What do you mean? I don't understand. Not because you're charging teacher. How you make your team feel safe. Remember this. You don't need to become a different person. You just need to slow down. That's how a flock stays strong. One last thing. And one last thing, Billy. Your critters follow you because they want to, not because they have to. That says more about you than you realize. Growing, perfecting. Keep growing, keep perfecting, keep caring.
Hey, it's me, Sally again. Do you really know how to get people all happy in that ChatGPT? I appreciate you helping Billy with that. Because even as his right hand command, I try to tell him he's always doing his best, and he doesn't really believe me half the time. I should listen to this one.
Alright. Well, I'll try, so.
Sally, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna answer to your honest. No one, not me, not you, not Billy. Make people happy all the time. But that's that's not what I meant to say. I meant to say I appreciate you helping me get that into Billy's mind because I tried telling him that and he didn't really want to believe me. I'm supposed to help him as his right hand command, make sure he knows that he's doing a great job, but he doesn't believe me half the time.
I don't just not believe you, it's just I don't know if you're telling the truth now.
No, Sally, I understand now. You're not just thanking me. You're frustrated because a part of your role as right hand command is to help Billy believe in himself. And when he doesn't believe you, it feels like you're failing at your job. But there's something really important. If someone doesn't believe the praise, it doesn't mean you're failing giving it back to me.
Alright.
So basically, I know I'm doing a good job. ChatGPT, you helped me realize I am. That I'm doing a good job at my job as Billy's right hand command. So thank you for, helping me.
I
I'm really glad that you say that. But notice, when I think you don't believe in me. So yes, thank you for trusting me enough to talk about it. But give yourself credit too. You didn't just make sure you understood your value, and that's powerful. No, we gotta go now because we have to, film a video, but thank you for letting us talk with you, ChatGPT, and
also, it's me, Billy. I want to say again, thank you again. I appreciate it. It's kind of hard for me to, come up with stuff like this, but I'll try my best to support my critters and make sure I can let them know they can trust me. Billy.
before you go film your video, I just want to say this clearly. The both of you show up. The way that you both show up here, that's where shit. Billy, the fact that it's hard you can't come up with stuff like this, but you still try. That matters more saying everything perfectly. Your critters doesn't need a perfect critter. They need a real one. And you are real. That's kind of a leader people trust. And Sally.
Alright.
Sure.
Alright. And so you study him more than you probably realize. The way you question yourself, the way you want to support him properly. That's strength, not weakness. You two are not just a leader in right hand command. You're a team. Go from your veil and have fun. Be yourselves and remember, leadership isn't about never doubting. It's about caring enough to grow. I'm proud of you both.
So that was.
Quite interesting.
I mean, Billy, they have a point. ChatGPT does have a point about that.
So guys, this whole video, I want to be honest with you. It was to actually, for me and Slurpee to actually ask AI stuff. I know this video is longer than we expected, but it's not what we want. We want you guys to see the full conversation because even though Slurpee came out and confessed she had problems with Larry, that is something of courage she has now.
Yeah, also too, I never wanted. It's like me and Billy say here. It's not anything that's This is gonna be public domain now about me and my struggles with like writing and my problem I have. But
It's because Sally wants you guys to know as viewers as well. I'm gonna say this: the voice actor stuff. My Sally's voice actor, Crafty's voice actor, Simon's voice actor on the channel, and Baba's voice actor on the channel, and also Wimpin and Doctor's somewhat Doctor's voice actor is not gonna be public domain. That stuff you guys do not need to know.
yes, and I've never ever need to know that that is not public domain. Stuff about us, the critters that our voice actors play, that's public domain.
Yes. So like Sally confessing about her problem with writing and her, problem she has mentally, dysgraphia, that is public to the domain. That is all Sally stuff. None of the stuff about the voice actor is gonna be public domain. That stuff stays private, and I want you guys to respect that.
As we said in this video, guys, we really appreciate ChatGPT for helping us with this. And coming up with like a video idea for us to actually do maybe over the summer or over spring break. Cause that would be fun to do. I would actually enjoy it. Wouldn't you, Billy?
Yeah, I would enjoy it too. It's kind of a thing that we want to have you guys actually appreciate our videos, and I feel like if we put more positivity in them, we're gonna let Crafty and Wimpin and Simon and Baba, no, my sister Baba know about this. About what we discovered with ChatGPT. We're gonna upload this video, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed us talking ChatGPT. I know me and Sally didn't want to do this at first, but we kind of didn't have any choice.
It's not that we didn't have a choice. It's just that we couldn't come up with an idea. ChatGPT really helped us out.
So I want to give a big shout out to ChatGPT. Amazing place. I would highly suggest you guys go check it out. It's amazing. I love how they're doing their job. They're perfect.
Yeah. Thank you, ChatGPT. You good, Billy?
I'm a little bit tired.
You sure you're gonna be okay to bail with me today?
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll never miss out on video, Sal.
Alright. If you fall asleep, Billy, then I'm gonna take over. And I'll have like the doctor join me in the Coral, maybe. I don't know. I really don't know if Coral's gonna join. I have to ask. We'll have to wait and see. You guys have to wait and see. I know for a fact that we might get someone. I don't know about Sticky yet. I know maybe Coral. I'm not sure.
We can try.
Yeah. So we'll see you guys next time.